jumbled together in a big dusty heap. Everything is messed up in the house, and in a big dusty heap, everything is covered with dust because the wizard did not have any cleaning lady. Father is saying that the wizard did not have any cleaning lady, any servant in the house, so that's why everything is messed up and very dirty. So suddenly, at once, the Joe asked a question, why? Why, father? Why he does not have any cleaning lady? Why all the things are jumbled, together in a big dusty heap? So father says, because he was a wizard and a very old man. Wizard does not have any cleaning lady and he's a very old man, so he cannot do things all by himself, right? So that's why. So the moment he says old man, again Joe asks question, father, he's an old man, so will he die? Then father says, no, wizards don't die. Well, he rummaged around. Rummaged around is searched around. He is wizard. Wizard searched around the house and found an old stick like a magic wand. Magic wand is magic stick, okay? With the help of this stick, he cast a magic. So, a magic stick, and asked Roger Skunk what he wanted to smell like, right? What kind of what kind of smell does he like? So Roger thought and said roses. So Roger, after thinking too much, he says roses. Yes, good, Joe said smugly. So then suddenly Joe says, yes, good. Smugly means she excessive satisfaction. She's so satisfied that now Roger Skunk will get rid of this problem forever. Okay, now he will smell very good. So Jack fixed her is Jack looks at her with a trance like gaze. Trance is half conscious state, like gaze. I mean, father is looking like her as if he is hypnotizing her and chanting in the wizard's elderly, irritable voice. So he is chanting something in a wizard voice. What he is chanting? Here it is. Abracadabra, hookers poo, Roger Skunk, how do you do? Roses, bosses, pull an ear, Roger Skunk, you never fear. Bingo, right? This is just to make the story interesting. So before spelling a magic, the wizard, he chanted this. He paused as a rapt expression. He paused. Here he stands for father. Father paused. Paused is father stopped as a rapt expression. Rapt is extreme interest. Extreme interest expression widened out from his daughter's nostrils, forcing her eyebrows up and her lower lip down in a wide, noiseless grin, an expression in which Jack was startled to recognize his wife feigning pleasure at cocktail parties. Okay, so now the daughter, she is so happy and so excited, right? She widen out her nostrils because she is so excited, and she makes funny kind of face. She folds her eyebrows up and lower lip down, and she also grin is smile. She laughs or she smiles, but in a noiseless way, okay? An expression in which Jack was startled. Jack is so surprised. Why? To recognize his wife feigning. And then suddenly, this kind of a happiness on Joe's face reminded Jack his wife. What? His wife also feels very happy at cocktail parties. Okay? Feigning here means pretend. So whenever his wife attends any cocktail party, she also pretend this kind of a pleasure. The way, this time Joe is happy, likewise his wife feels happy and satisfied at cocktail parties. Okay, so her expressions, Joe's expression reminded her father his wife, okay, Joe's mother. And all of a sudden he whispered. The whole inside of the, now he continued the story, the whole inside of the wizard house was full of the smell of roses. Roses, okay, so his house is now full of roses smell. Roger Fish cried, and the wizard said, very cranky. Cranky is whimsical, crazy, very crazy. That will be 7 pennies. 7 pennies. This is not free of cost, okay? I did a magic and I will charge you a fee, and fee is 7 pennies. Give me my 7 pennies because I have sorted out your problem. I have changed your smell, daddy. And again Jo interrupts her father. Daddy, what? Roger skunk. Okay, students, here earlier father by mistake said Roger fish, right? And this is the story of Roger skunk. So father by mistake says Roger fish. So she corrected her father by saying, Father, Roger skunk, not Roger fish. You said Roger fish. So it shows that how engrossed she is into the story. Okay, she is listening to this story very, patiently, very carefully. So she suddenly interrupts her father and corrects her father and says, Father, Roger skunk. Father says, yes, skunk. You said Roger fish. Why did you say Roger fish? Wasn't that silly? This is not done. Why are you saying fish? Very silly of your old daddy, stupid old daddy. So now father says, okay, my dear, I accept my mistake. Your father is so stupid. Okay, fine, Roger skunk. Now chill, okay? Where was I? Tell me, where was I? Okay, because he again missed the beat of narrative, because every time she is interrupting her father, so he missed the beat of narrative. So, well, you know about the pennies, right? You know about the money, father said, okay. Roger skunk said, but all I have is 4 pennies. Every time the creatures, every time his father tell her a different stories, right? And every time these creatures have short of money. So but all I have is 4 pennies, he says. Okay, so and he began to cry, and he started crying, I have very short money, I have just 4 pennies. So Joe made the crying face again. Now Joe is again Joe again started crying, but this time without a trace of sincerity, this time without even a sign of sincerity. Okay, this is kind of a childish behavior of hers. This annoyed Jack, but Jack became so irritated. Downstairs, some more furniture rumbled. Rumbled is, moved. Okay, he suddenly heard a sound of furniture moving. So why? Because Claire, his wife, is moving the heavy things. She's moving the furniture all alone. Okay, Claire should not move heavy things. She was 6 months pregnant. So father is thinking that my wife is 6 months pregnant and it would be their third, so that would be their third child, and she should not do things all herself. Okay, and so the wizard, so father is like very irritated at this point of a time. He find himself caught in middle position by, because he is feeling helpless. He is not able to make his daughter sleep, and at the same time his wife needs him because she is 6 months pregnant and she is doing all the work all alone. So father wants to help his wife also. Okay, so he is feeling so helpless. What should he do? So he continued the story. So the wizard said, oh, very well, go to the end of the lane. So now wizard is directing him the place, the Roger skunk, the place where he could find the rest of the amount. Go to the lane and turn around 3 times. 3 times you have to turn around. Aap mudna 3 baar. Look down the magic well. There is a magic well. You have to look into the magic well. Well is kuan, and there you will find 3 pennies, and you will get rest of the money there. Hurry up, jaldi karo. So Roger skunk went to the end of the lane and turned around 3 times. He did the same the way wizard has directed, and there in the magic well there were 3 pennies, and he got rest of the amount. So he took them back to the wizard. He paid wizard his fee and was very happy, and ran out into the woods, and all other animals gathered around him because he smelled so good. So now his problem is sorted out. He got rid of his bad smell because now he smells like roses. He paid wizard his money, his fee. He comes back, and all his friends gather around him and started playing with him because now he is smelling so good, so pleasant. Now they play tag. Tag is pulling a rope, baseball, football, basketball, lacrosse, hockey, soccer, and pickup sticks. So many games are there and they play together. Okay, I'll tell you what kind of a game is lacrosse. Lacrosse, student, a game played with a long stick. Okay, and hockey you already know, a stick and a ball, right? Soccer, form of football played by two teams, soccer. Okay, and pickup sticks, and then he says pickup sticks. Okay, so again Joe asks, Father, what's pickup sticks? It's a game you play with sticks. It's kind of a game you play with sticks. Okay, like the wizard's magic wand. The way wizard spell magic with his magic wand, magic stick, just like that. Okay, kind of. And they played games and laughed all afternoon. So everybody is happy. Roger Skunk is happy, his friends are happy, everybody is happy, Joy is happy because the story has a very happy ending, she thought. Okay, and then it began to get dark, and then they all ran home to their mummies. Now all Roger Skunk's friends go back to their home and to their mummies. Jo was starting to fuss with her hands and look out of the window. Now Jo, she's getting little irritated. Fuss with her hands, she is getting a little irritated and she's looking out of the window. Okay, at the crack of the day that showed under the shade. Okay, and the light was swifting through. Okay, and the light was coming inside. Okay, sifting through, and she thought the story was all over because she looks out of the window because she thought that story is all over. That's why she's looking out of the window. Okay, but Jack, father, did not like women when they took anything for granted. Okay, Jack को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद when women take things lightly, when women do not take things seriously. Here father is telling a story to his daughter and she is looking out of the window. So father does not like this kind of a behavior of hers. Okay, all right. So he liked them apprehensive. He is father liked them is women. So father liked women apprehensive, very anxious, hanging on his words. Okay, father liked women who have very good understanding, who understand things, and who hanging on his words, who understand him and obey whatever he says. Okay, now Jo, are you listening? Jo, are you listening to me? क्या तुम सुन रही हो? Yes, she says, father, yes. Father says, pay attention because I am going to tell you a very interesting part of the story now. Okay, Roger Skunk's mummy said, what's that awful smell? Okay, now everybody goes back to their homes, right? All Roger Skunk's friends, and Roger Skunk also, he's gone back to his home. Roger Skunk mummy. So now Roger Skunk mummy said, Roger, what happened? What kind of smell is it? What? And Roger Skunk said, it's me, Mama, it's me, Mummy. See, now I smell like roses. And she said, who made you smell like that? Who changed your smell? And he said, the wizard, Mama, wizard changed my smell. He altered my smell. And she said, well, of all the nerve means this is kind of an expression of showing anger. She became so angry that how dare the wizard alter your smell like this. You come with me and we are going right back to that very awful wizard. चलो मेरे साथ जल्दी to that awful wizard, उस बद्धे wizard के पास. How dare did he change your smell? How dare did he make you smell like roses? Jo sat up. Jo thought the story is over. Okay, she thought. So she started looking out of the window. But when